Hi, my name is Valentina Mosimann Bernardini. I'm 17 years old and I live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina's island. I could tell you that books are part of my life for as long as I can remember, but as the narrator of my own story, I need to tell you everything literally. In other words, I must explain to you that it wasn't always this way. When I was younger, I hated books, to the point of reading the same book several times, just to having to start a new one. Until one day, I found a book that was the turning point in my reading life, and also that was the beginning of everything. Since then, I never stopped reading, and also writing. Because books are so much more than words written in a piece of paper. Books are open doors to worlds completely different from ours, and allow us, in the darkest times, to remember what makes us human. After all, what could be a book, if not stories of those who want to escape to another reality, to fight battles with their problems in a less dry and more poetic way? Well, now I think I can tell you what my biggest dream is. I want to write my own stories and share them with youth from different countries, ethnicities, and ages. But, unfortunately, in our reality, books are not for everyone. Sometimes they have expensive prices, and, in most cases, the right book doesn't simply fall on your lap, and you suddenly like to read. And it's because of this that nowadays there are adults that not only have difficulty to read a book, but also haven't read a single book in the past few years. A research carried out in January 2025 by Veja, a newspaper from Brazil, stated that more than 11 million people moved away from reading over the last decade. A really scary number, don't you think? Because of that, I've been studying hard, since it's only through study, hard work, and passion that we can achieve our dreams. Furthermore, as I wish for everyone to have access to books, I plan to do it by actions that enable an affordable publishing or even a free distribution of my books. And I already started my journey. I wrote a book called You Must Be Loved and printed 50 copies of it. That was one of the best moments of my life, and my school contributed for it to happen. Finally, I want to assert that having access to books must be a right of every individual that lives on this planet. Because books are not only knowledge, but also a way of understanding ourselves and the world around us.